the illustrations were always sort of grotesque.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
God, look at the state of it.
Canvas or watch?
Look at the canvas.
Okay. You cross the room to look at the canvas, and your heart sinks. The brush is painting an image of you. Now that it has had a closer look, the brush begins to edit the picture, refining its impression of your features.
It can't be, this can't
What are
be
you
the
thinking?
third trap in a row, surely.
No, don't metagame. Just think what.
You have to metagame when you play these.
No, but what do you think is going to happen here? Do you reckon when it finishes,
It could
suddenly it'll
steal
take
my
your soul? Or do you reckon, you'll get sucked into it?
Or my face disappears, and I'm just a blank, there's nothing, it's just skin.
It's
no
just a
eyes, no
picture.
nose, no mouth.
The big question is, how did it know you were coming?
Because it's magic. It's
prophecy.
Let's wait for it to finish.
You wait to see what the finished image will look like. The paintbrush works at furious speed until the painting is completed. It is not a bad likeness. But then, the image on the canvas begins to move.
So the options are run,
Yeah.
cut to the canvas.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Cut, as in cut my own face?
Maybe.
What, stab my painting, or what? Or just wait.
I don't think you should cut yourself. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but the other option, the third option, is just wait. Maybe it will actually tell me something. Maybe it'll be friendly. Maybe this isn't just another trap. Wait. Okay.
You watch transfixed as a painted duplicate of yourself clambers from the frame to stand on the ground.
Oh my god.
From outside, you hear the artist commanding the painting to grab your money.
Are you kidding me?
The duplicate lumbers forward, its sword drawn.
Cast a spell. This is sorcery. This is what it's all about. Magic.
Okay.
So, there's always burning it. That's always an option. What was my stamina at?
Oh, yeah, it's burning it. That's an option. You were at 7.
Oh god, that's not great, is it?
We got
Rad.
I think that's turned to stone or something. We got
Dop.
we got
Dop.
We got open locks and doors. That's
no
strange.
good, is it? Doz.
Got slowness. It is, mate. Is it just a human that's clambered out? So is the fireball just going to weaken it?
I mean, it might be made of paper or canvas.
Yeah.
If it's actually made of that, then burning it would surely be very, very effective.
Illusion of treasure.
Illusion of treasure.
If it was us, we'd be distracted by the treasure.
Because it's after gold, isn't it? So if it sees gold, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe you can just give it some dud gold. I like your thinking. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Dud. You cast a
Yeah.
spell.
Oh, this has worked brilliantly.
Sugar. And create a small pile of illusionary treasure. But your opponent is not in the least bit interested. You lift your sword ready to engage your double. He may have your strength and weapon, but will he have your skill?
Now, I'm only on 6 stamina out of 20, and he's on 7 of 7 there. I'm upset. This is your skill that I'm relying on.
Now I can do a big old power strike here, and trust that he won't hit as hard. The thing is, if he overpowers me, should I go in for the? Should I
Go for the kill.
He's got 7 stamina. Let's go in with a high strength cut. Shall I go
Or
with
thrust.
Let's go with a thrust. Oh, he did. Okay, so that's two life. Painting advances towards you, a fixed expression on its face. You raise your sword and strike hard. The painting falls back into a crouch.
It may not feel pain.
The painting is raising its arm to strike.
Defend.
Do you want to defend?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was a good choice. Well defended. Now the painting is dropping into a crouch. Okay.
That means it's going to defend, surely.
So do I want to hit just
a low one?
A mid. The thing is, this is always the dangerous one, because if he just does it a little bit harder than me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was good. I didn't use up all my attack power. That's good. The painting staggers and drifts sideways. It stays low in defense, protecting its threads as best it can.
Its threads.
Shall I go in with a big hit and then defend?
Yeah. Oh!
That's a good choice. Oh, and that's it. Take it.
Yay!
You slash violently across his chest. Your blade cuts through the fabric of the picture, and suddenly its fibers unravel and part. The painting moves forward, tearing itself in two. So that was actually cheaper than using a fibre.
Yeah. But let's just have a think about this, right? So in this market, we've had the carpet seller,
right,
the fire master, and the artist, and all three of them have had traps in. All three of them have wanted to kill me.
City port of traps. None of it's very nice, is it? The hut is very still. Let's research the room.
I don't think we can trust anyone here. Let's search the room.
See if there's any treasure. After such an attack, you feel no qualms about ransacking this place. You make quite a find. In one corner is a stack of pencil sketches labelled Shinva, 5th Noble, Theta, 7th Noble, and Sansas, 1st Noble.
So we know that Sansas is still alive. The 1st Noble is still around, and they know how to open that north gate.
You roll them up, put them in your pack. You slip out of the hut once more. The artist tries to stop you with his foot. You buy? He asks. Not today.
Are you kidding me?
That's your motto at the bottom.
Your painting just tried to kill me!
Okay. You declare indignantly. The artist shrugs. My art is only what it sees, he answers.
What, French? What was that?
I am not responsible for your heart. I forgot how he speaks because we had a little break, you might have noticed. And now buy or leave.
And he gestures away with his nose.
Just walk away.
Okay. Just fucking walk away.
Screw him.
Ignoring his begging, you walk away.
3 new clues. That would be the paintings. Or sketches.
Yeah. Shall I look at them?
Yes. They might actually be actual sketches.
Right. Ooh, what's this? So, 4 nobles know the spell. 4 of the nobles of Kare were each given 1 line of the spell to the North Gate.
Oh, crap!
You will need to find all 4 nobles. Right, thank you. 1st noble, only...
He knows the full spell.
Right. 7th noble Theta, that's all we know. The blind beggar is one of the nobles. 5th noble Shinva. And Vic's teeth. Werewolves trapped in their lupine form by playtime stalk the city, owned and controlled by a man.
So we know that during the night we will just be attacked by werewolves if we just stay outside.
Possibly, yeah, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? Back to the market. Blink. Okay, wonder what else we can see. Passing creatures jostle and elbow you.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, let's get out. That was an exciting time. You turn around intending to leave the market when you realise that you've lost sight of the entrance. You wander for a few minutes from one carpet seller to the next, but you are quickly utterly lost.
Now we can cast How, can't we?
Shall we cast How? Because that is how to escape. Useful. Let's do it.
How? Spellcasting! H-O-W!
You cast a spell and a voice enters your mind with clear instructions on how to leave the market. However, they are complicated, and you won't be able to remember them unless you
leave now.
Leave now.
I have had enough of that goddamn market.
Striding quickly, you follow the twists and turns as guided by the voice in your mind until you see daylight. Freedom. Emerging blinking into the sunshine, you find yourself near a tall statue, beyond which is a wider plaza. At the foot of the statue is a drinking fountain.
So I'm thinking, on the other side of the river, it's just by the river, there's the Thieves' Festival. And I thought that place would be dodgy. But is it really going to be worse than that market I was just in? Oh my god. Maybe. Maybe it is worse. Oh god.
You are a 4 stamina, so you've got no rations.
But I've got the bottles.
Got some Blimbry juice, that's true.
Oh god. Well, let's have a drink from the fountain. What's the worst that can happen?
You drink a deep draught of cool, crisp water and feel quite refreshed. There you go. You got 3 stamina back. Good decision. This is a paved clearing, perhaps intended for visitors to the market to tie up their horses. But if any have, it would seem that their horses have been stolen by the likes of you. Yes, so we've seen this before.
Okay.
So
can I go into?
Oops.
Oh, where can I go?
You can go
Oh no, I want to go to the Dwarf Town.
You can't get through.
Do you think because I got on the horse, I've basically missed my chance?
Maybe. Dwarf Town, it's so elusive over there.
Oh, and there's no way through the market. Oh no, this is awful. And I can't go south, can I?
No, not anymore.
I just have to go onwards into the slums. Maybe there's a way around, maybe?
Oh dear. You take the side road and climb a winding street between densely packed buildings. These houses were once fine, but have now been colonised by the hordes of the poor. Trees and bushes grow from cracks in the rooftops, and the walls are streaked with the droppings of birds.
Ugh.
It is busier here as well. Humans and creatures skulk through the side alleys and talk quietly in doorways. Most fall silent to watch you as you pass.
Hello, everyone!
You nod to one as you pass, and he bolts immediately inside as though stung. Another creature with strange bony plates in its back draws a dagger and snarls at you.
Don't mind him, says a voice at your side. He's quite harmless.
Who is it? Let's have a look.
You stop and turn to see who's speaking. It's a young man about your age who looks well dressed and in rude health compared to the other people on the street. You think quickly, but you do not recognise him for any of your pictures of the nobles of Kare. He puts out a hand.
Slang, at your service.
Slang. Oh, I'll shake his hand. What's the worst that can happen?
You shake his hand. He seems a likeable enough fellow.
Me. Hello.
Nice to meet you. I haven't spoken to anyone in months.
It seems a strange thing to say for such an outgoing person.
Where are you going? Maybe I can help you to get there.
Oh God. Surely it can't be another trap. I need somewhere to stay, I think.
Slang shakes his head.
I wouldn't. Inns are overpriced and they all have bed bugs. Sleeping rough in Kare is perfectly safe and quite a bit more comfortable too.
He lets out a long, contented sigh.
I love this city, I really do. You couldn't find a finer place with finer people. But what are you doing here?
I do not trust this man whatsoever. Sleeping rough is perfectly safe. That is a lie. I'm just
passing through.
Well, that's fair enough. Lots of people pass through Kare, from north to south and south to north. This place is a busy thoroughfare. That's why it's so rich. Just follow the crowd and you'll be into the backlands in no time.
That doesn't seem likely.
He's like everything he says is the opposite.
He looks shocked. Do you think I'm lying? I never lie. I believe in absolutes. Everything you ever say should be totally true or totally false. And everything I say is true.
You are turning a shallow bend in the road. Slang looks off into the distance for a moment. This is where I stop. Anything else you want to ask me?
Where should I go to find an inn?
If you really want an inn for the night quickly, turn right at the junction ahead.
Thanks.
Then the young man pumps your hand and beams. Pleasure talking to you, he says cheerfully. That's not very nice, is it?
Okay, now which way shall I go? Follow the road.
Down into the slums. The road becomes well paved and the houses more intact.
It's a nicer area.
There is washing on the balconies and slops in the street, but
Oh,
how
nice
these places
slops
can
in
be
the street.
occupied is mysterious. It doesn't seem possible as the ground floor of every building has been solidly boarded up to prevent raiders, and there are no ways in. A man with a ladder walks past.
What are you doing with a ladder?
Excuse me, you begin.
What is the ladder for?
The man looks at you as if you're an idiot. Going home, he replies. The man stops by one of the houses, props the ladder against the boards, and climbs up into a second floor window. He pulls the ladder up smartly behind him.
Keep watching.
You keep watching, but it becomes clear that this is simply the man's home, as he said. After a while, you see a few other people arrive with ladders of their own, and they climb up in similar fashion. A little further up the street, you see a small girl sitting dejectedly by one of the boards.
Let's check out the little girl. I'm sure nothing bad can happen.
You approach the girl. She has clearly been crying, but wipes her eyes quickly as you approach.
What do you want?
She demands.
I ain't selling my turnips now.
Do you need help?
No, why would I need help? Do you need help? You look lost.
You've been crying.
What if I have? Wouldn't you if you were locked out?
Locked out of where?
My home. I left my ladder at home.
Oh no! How did she get down then? Ah, yeah. This is yeah. She's a thief, isn't she? Mm-hmm. She's waiting for someone to come by to get a ladder.
I like your reasoning. I've no idea, actually. She could just be a legitimate girl.
Someone will help you.
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that, don't I? Happens all the time.
Then suddenly a man calls from further up the street. The girl is immediately up on her feet and running. The man is her father. She wraps herself around his leg, then points back at you.
This man was trying to take me to a slave ship.
What?
She says. The girl's father growls at you incoherently. He is a big man and built like a bricklayer.
Oh God! What a horrible little girl. Do I run? Do I try to explain myself? Oh, the star sign has changed from gorilla to ape.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
It must be like nighttime or near. Oh God.
I was trying to help.
The man props his ladder against one wall and shakes his fist at you. You can't make out a word he mutters.
Don't believe him, father.
The girl says.
He's a slaver and he works for Vic.
So if I say I know Vic, that's basically admitting, pretty much. Should I just say, who's Vic? Never heard of him.
Like you don't know.
The girl shouts back from her place behind her father.
He's the head of the slavers.
Oh my God. I'm not going to say I do know him and I'll sell you both.
I don't know him.
The father pauses and peers up at his daughter. They stare at each other for a moment, then she giggles. He shakes his fist playfully and scrambles up the ladder after her. Soon you hear happy family laughter from inside the slum. It's good to hear such sounds in a place like this.
She was just joking. Oh, that rapscallion. So, what do you mean talk to the girl? But she's gone, isn't she?
I don't know, maybe she's like, I don't know. That's weird, isn't it?
Let's see what happens. Talk to the girl.
Standing below the window, you cup your hands and call up.
Are you still there?
The girl's face reappears, red from laughing.
What do you want?
I need directions.
To what?
Holy crap.
I need to find the city nobles.
Okay.
You won't find them around here. They live in fancy houses, them that are still alive anyways. Anyway, it was fun talking to you.
Then her face disappears and the window slams shut.
Do I want to just keep drink? Buy another flagon of ale!
Oh my God.